in that movie. Hopefully. 30 seconds or less is what I'm saying. Let's see what it is. Alright, here we go. I'm going to go down to some of the lower servers. I found that if you go to some of the lower servers, the quality is still decent, and but it's less buffering. Alright, so it's been a little bit over 30 seconds, but looks like it's about to play. You see the working. When you see the working in, that's from where I say 30 seconds. When you see that working in the corner. From there, it takes about 30 seconds for it to pull up the server or less. So let's see. And then again, so like I said, sometimes, yeah, that's why they give you a list. But there you go. Sometimes they give you a list of servers, but they don't. See? You guys don't have to like each other, but don't discredit the 25 plus years of marriage you guys had. When I'm reading Caitlyn's Vanity Fair, there we go. Alright, again, we won't play the whole thing because of copyright or whatever. It's different when you're streaming versus when you're have something recorded. So I don't want to get this video taken off the air, but you know, even like The Voice just finished. I know that just finished. So you know, they have all 9 seasons of The Voice. So if you're a Voice fan, here we go. And as you can see, the stuff is still playing behind. So we're gonna go and we're gonna just pick any. We're gonna pick any one. Gonna go down to season 9, episode 8. Okay, as you see, it's working in the corner. 30 seconds from that point. So let's see what happens. All right. Here we go. 30 seconds or less. Here we go. Here we go. At some point, the servers will pop up. Okay, here it goes. Alright, so these are the servers for this one. We're going to go again down to the lower. And this is just for TV shows and this particular site on the Genie or Genius. So here we go. Come on. That's what they're made for. We should go to the factory and check. Sorry, I had to pause that because it was getting kind of vulgar. As you can see, I was able to pause the TV show while we're still trying to load the next show. And this is the same, loading process you see on Netflix or Hulu. So I wouldn't 30 seconds to wait for a show to come on. And we do have live. There's other apps on here that will produce live shows as it happens. Just be cognizant. Sometimes the servers are on the East Coast. So as you can see, again. And I think that was a guy that, I won't say anything about that because I don't want to spoil it if you guys haven't seen it. I won't tell you what he did, but yeah, there's tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of shows. As you see, Face Off, Survivor, America's Got Talent, Delhi is Catched. Let's see what else we got just on reality TV alone. I'm gonna pause that again in the background. Alright, our next list. Moonshiners, Street Outlaws, Catfish, Teen Moms, Railroad Cops, Hell's Kitchen, Storage Wars, everything. One of my favorite shows, Tank. I can watch all my episodes of Tank. We won't watch it because I don't want to make this video too long. I think it's already over what I need it to be. But one of my, season 1 all the way to season 5. Or season 7, excuse me. So, sports. That's another big one for everybody. We're going to go back out and find us a sports app. The sports app that I use the most is called SportsDevil. I use a lot of other ones, but SportsDevil is the one that I'm able to find every sport. So what I do is I go to live sports here, And then this is, you can use live TV, live sports streaming. I tend to use this one. And then I just, you can find any. And then it's the daytime here, and there's really no sports on. It's what's today, Tuesday, so there's really no sports on. But if we go back up, we can see if the ESPN is working. Oh, let's go to Fox Sports 2, see if there's anything on that. So you go to Fox Sports 2. Okay, as you see in the corner, it's trying to find any servers. We'll see. It didn't look like it found any. We'll try it one more time. Sometimes these won't work because there's no sports on right now, and they tend to just broadcast the live sporting events. So ESPN, I should have probably did this last night when the Monday night game was on with Cincinnati and Denver. So yeah, see, so there's no sports on these channels right now, so nobody's really streaming them, so won't anything pop up. Let's try. And so you got, even if you're from another country, this stick is very valuable. If you want to watch your sports from another country, this is very, very valuable. Let's see, California and Air Force, see if that game is streaming live right now. It says 11 o'clock, but I don't know if that was 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I'm almost running out of time on this. Yeah, I think that was. But this is where you come to watch your sports. I'll probably have another video on of actual showing the sports. Probably later on tonight I'll do another video because I know it's not going to play right now. But that's, this is pretty much it in a nutshell. You get all your movies, any movie you could think of, any TV show you could think of. As you can see, it's all here. Let's see if most popular will pop up. Alright, so Ted, Twilight, these are both the most popular ones. The Minions, if you got kids, let's look at this Minion one. For those of you who got kids, and I'll show you before I leave here. I got a minute and 30 seconds before this cuts off my data. So you click there and give it a second. It'll pop up with the movie. Like I said, you're seeing it. If you go through here, you'll see that the movie's playing.
Creatures need their strength.
And it's very, very clear. Alright, so we're going to go back. Again, we're going to pause it so copyright doesn't. But I was going to show you guys the Disney list. I got 50 seconds, so I think I can. Oops, got out of the wrong thing. Okay. Show you this Disney list real quick and show you that they work. See, Disney collections. You know how it's hard to get a lot of the, so even from the 30s, they have all the movies back from the 30s. And we're just going to click on this one. Just for time census, we're going to just click on this and let it play. Okay, I got literally 30 seconds before this camera's going to cut off. So I'm going to show you how fast this system works. Before this cuts off, this movie should play. There you go. I'm going to fast forward it.